Hello, friends. It's Audrey from Odds and Ends, and it is Weight Loss Wednesday. I wish I had an upbeat, incredibly positive post today, but I don't. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't going to post, but you know what? This is real, and this is real life, and I have to be honest with myself, and therefore I'm going to be honest with all of you. I did really good on vacation. However, when I came back, yeah, not so much. Okay, I am up 3 pounds since I got back from vacation. Now, I know I did not eat that much. I know it's all water weight because my ankles are the size, you know, of Mexico. It's huge, you know. They're huge. And I know what it is. It's from sitting at my freaking work desk. I put 9.5 hours in, no lunch break, barely have time to go potty, and no steps in whatsoever. And that's what's causing it. It's all water weight, but I have been also bad. So that's also probably not helping any. So I think I last talked to you on Thursday. Friday was my husband's birthday. We ended up going to 2 thrift stores, an antique mall, a Honda dealership to walk around. I had major stress. We finally got the fuses in from Amazon. However, it did not solve our problem. So I'm going to have to call an electrician. So I have only half my bedroom has light. The other half doesn't. The kids' bedrooms, none of the outlets work. And I know it's probably not going to be cheap, but I'm not going to borrow, problems until they happen. So I have an appointment Monday with the electrician that my company uses, and we will see. I don't think he'll give me a discount, but at least I know he'll be honest. So there's that. And electricians are one of the more expensive trades. So we ended up going breakfast, toast, herbal tea, normal. Lunch, we went to Codfather's and I had fried fish and chips and a can of root beer. And honestly, it was greasy. It was very greasy. And I ended up just eating the fish inside the second piece and not the breading. But the fish was overcooked and I was very disappointed. But my husband had kids' chicken fingers, which he couldn't eat them all. He ended up eating half. It was a huge portion, but that was the only item that he was willing to eat on the menu. It's his birthday. We went out to fish and chips, but he felt bad because I didn't have any fish on my vacation to California. So he let me go there, and we were right over there by that restaurant that I've been meaning to go to for a while. So anyway, dinner, I had grilled chicken, onion, oven fries. I did have 2 of my homemade oatmeal cookies, which were on the lean side. It was a very lean recipe. And I had some of my chocolate-covered peanut brittle. Let's see. Saturday. Breakfast was a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and some green tea. Lunch, because I got to pick the restaurant on Friday. My stepmom sent me some money to take Chris out for dinner, so he picked where he wanted to go, and he wanted to go to China Wan. So I ended up eating like a half, maybe third order of sweet and sour pork and half order of rice. I gave the rest to my son. I wasn't going to eat the rest of it. It's awful salty, and I don't need a full order. And then dinner, you're going to laugh, because lunch was so late. I had some Andy Camp hot fries and some jelly beans. So, that was Sunday. 2 pieces of toast, some of the spray butter, some hot honey on it, and tea. Lunch was grilled chicken, 2 onion rings, a small roll, and then dinner, I skipped dinner. I had some more peanut brittle and Crystal Light. I was too nervous because Sunday was my last day of vacation, and I started getting the anxiousness for work the next day. So that's what it was. Monday, back on my normal breakfast: whole grain English muffin, whipped cream cheese, tea. I had a protein shake and some oatmeal bars for lunch. I didn't have time to actually heat up my lunch. I'm just work was crazy. Dinner was some popcorn chicken, potato wedges, and some Reese's peanut butter cups. Oh, I have something to say about that in a minute. Tuesday, same breakfast, lunch, pretty much the same thing. Protein shake. I had some crackers with peanut butter on them instead. Dinner, I went out to dinner with my mom, and peer pressure got me to have fish and chips again. I was hoping for better fish and chips, and they were better. However, they had a lot of non-fried fish options, and I kind of wish I would have gotten that. And they have the crispy Brussels sprouts there, and I really would have liked to have those. But my mom and my sister both got fish and chips, and it's like fear of missing out. I want fish and chips too, and it was much better than the other meal. But I picked away the breading again, and I just ate the fish, and I'm like, you know what? I think I just like the fish. I'm going to try to incorporate more fish at home when I feed the family hamburger or whatever, because I'm not a fan of hamburger at all. And I can cook fish just for myself just fine. And then I tried a pineapple cream soda at that restaurant. It was really good. Snacking at home was jelly beans. Today, same breakfast except tea. I had 6 ounces of juice. Lunch, I ended up eating that spaghetti that I put in the refrigerator at work on Monday. But you know what? I don't like spaghetti. I've decided it just kind of grossed me out. And I just don't like the ground beef. So not eating that anymore. And dinner, I made some rice, some turkey sausage, and corn. And I am down 1.4 pounds for the month, up to from when I got back from vacation. But like 2,700 on Monday, 2,200, 1,900. These are not enough steps for the day. I'm not even getting my let's stand up for, a couple minutes every hour circles on my Apple Watch closed. I've just been insanely busy at work, and I can't plug in my treadmill until the electric circuit thing is fixed. So not quite sure. I could go to the rec center and go walk on the indoor track, and I might do that. We will see. But number one thing to do is no candy that I like in this house. I can go buy my husband candy all day long. I just have to make sure it's something I don't like. And I'm not tempted, because obviously I have no willpower at all. And I think my goal for August is no candy at all. Not even a bite. So let's see if I can do that, and see if I can stop the cravings and get my steps in at least 5 days of the week, get the steps in and take it from there. I'm not eating big portions. I'm eating like kid-sized portions. So it's not the portions. So it's what I'm eating, stress from work, electrical issues, all that fun stuff. I know that's the issue. So since I know the problem, I can fix it, right? Anyway, you don't need to comment. I'm disappointed in myself, but I'm not going to beat myself over it. I'm down for the month. I could have been way up from the month, and who knows? In a day or two, all this water weight could be done. So I'm going to go take a bubble bath, because it is Wednesday night, and I take bubble baths on Sunday night and Wednesday night. And I'm going to go relax and chill and be able to go to sleep tonight. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.